Hi, this is Adam Finn with Wrestling Video Solutions, and I am back with another tutorial. This time we're going to talk about the multi-ticker. The multi-ticker allows you to stream all kinds of event-oriented information across the bottom of the screen. Could be on deck, in the hole, news headlines, results, all kinds of stuff. So we'll start off with, as we always do, with Cam Twist in studio mode. We'll start off and click the New Button button. Drag that button into the right place. On the upper left hand corner, we'll relabel it multi-ticker, and then click on the elements button beside it, search for something to get, or like mult in this case, find multi-ticker. I'll double click it and close out that box, and I'll go ahead and save that button real quick now that I've got that set up. You can see as we go through this here that we have the server connection. It says is good. I've got my track server entered, and apparently that's done correctly because it found a good server connection. You want to note, anytime you configure the track server, if you have a local server at the event, typically running on a laptop, you'll enter the IP address of that laptop in that track server field. If not, and you're using one of the track servers on the internet, then you'll enter the name of that track server on the internet. If it's local on a laptop, you'll click local server. If it is not local because it's on the internet, you'll leave that local server deselected. For tournament ID, if you refer to that previous video tutorial on how to locate your tournament ID, in this case I'm going to type mine in, OT2408009, hit return, and as soon as I do that, the system starts to work with the configuration that I have. But that configuration may not be exactly what I want. Let's say in this case I want to enable a few things. I want to have in the hole information scrolled across the bottom. It'll show me who's in the hole on every mat that has a match in the hole. I'm going to select headlines, and I get to paste in an RSS URL feed into this field, and it'll pull the news headlines from that link and scroll them across the bottom of the screen in rotation. In this case I'm only including one headline right now. I'm going to say, you know what, I want to include 3 headlines. I also want to include the results. I'm going to include let's just say the last 8 results in the system. And then I'm also going to include information about who's on deck. That way I can let people know who's coming up, and they might choose to switch to a different stream. And finally, if it's an event that supports team scores, I'm also going to include team scores. If it doesn't have team scores of this particular event, or you're not tracking that, you might want to deselect that. But you can see as I've done that, we've gotten the system configured, the guided configuration messages have gone away, and now we are scrolling through each of the different feeds that we have selected. Got my options set up, so I'm going to go ahead and save that button. And one last little tip here, I'm going to right click on the multi-ticker button and then select snapshot icon, and it's going to take a little picture of what's happening on the screen right now, just to give me a visual indication on that button as to what that system does, or what that button does. Well, that's it for now. I hope that helps you configure the multi-ticker and you get a lot of use out of that at your events. I think it makes a big difference in the entertainment quality of the broadcast. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll hope to see you on the next video tutorial. Thanks.